Hello, my beautiful Librans. This is your general reading for February 2018. So far there have been shifting energies for all the star signs, and I suspect you will be no different. In fact, I get a feeling that a lot of you will be thinking deeply about a lot of things this month, and that is because I believe it was you guys last month where you had all this higher guidance and third eye chakra activation going on. So I feel that last month has set you up for this month, and yeah, as a result you guys are getting used to being more intuitively connected to the choices that you're making. So let's start off your reading. Also as a bonus for every star sign this month, with February being love month and Valentine's Day coming up, I am doing a bonus mini love reading. It's just a 3-card spread. You know, again, a general love reading that may or may not resonate with all of you. But so far the messages have been pretty consistent with what's being held in the main reading. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. Let's get going. All right. The first thing I want to talk to you about is you receiving or sending important communication. Now, I feel like this needs to be done. You will either receive it... Oh, sorry about that. I don't want to have the microphone rubbing against my beads. I feel like some of you will either be receiving very important communication across the course of this month, or you will need to send it. And I do feel like you know that this communication is coming, so I don't feel like a lot of you are going to be surprised. And again, that's because you're tuned in more so this month because of everything that happened last month. I do feel like in response to this, or as you are writing this communication, please be guided by your intuition and trust that you know what needs to be communicated and how it needs to be communicated. Or on the other flip side, you know how you need to respond appropriately. All right, I do believe that the result of this particular communication will be very good for you. And I feel like for some of you that actually means a little bit of a windfall, a little bit of change of luck, some good luck coming through for you. Okay, I feel that a few of you want to feel like you want to get going. You want to leave something behind and just be in a different space. Guidance from universe is to just hang on a minute. Just hang on a minute. Understand that you just need to be where you are for a little while, because it's showing you things, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And that's because of this, your awareness of your new state of being. Okay, so I know that that's going to make sense to some of you. Okay, but as you were staying there, make sure that your motivations for being involved in this particular situation, I don't feel like it's a personal love relationship. I feel like it might actually be work related, business related. Yeah. Try and ensure that your motivations for any actions that you take come from a good place, a positive place, a place of love, as opposed to a reactive space. And I know that's going to make sense to you. Now, there are some of you too who are being asked to be a bit more active this month and to take care of your health a bit more. Okay? It's been a big few months, and certainly the energies aren't slowing down, and haven't we got a super moon or something coming up, you know, so the energies at the end of this month, of January that is, so the end of this month, you know, there's lots of energies moving into February, which this reading is for. So just, you know, keep yourself active as you're working through, because I feel that if for quite a few of you, with everything that's going on with your higher guidance activation, with the clearing of your spiritual channel, with the way you're receiving guidance now and receiving messages and moving forward through your life in this new state of being, that if you stay still and you don't keep moving, that it's going to cause you a bit of frustration. So please, just, you know, if you're guided to go out for a walk, do it. Get up off the couch and do it, okay? Or whatever it is, whatever exercise means to you, go and do that, all right? Because it's going to be really helpful for you with these energies that are coming in, okay? I do feel like for some of you are actually going to fall pregnant this month. And that's come up for a few signs as well. So that's remarkable. Well, probably, you know, when you look at the population of the world, not all that surprising, but yeah, this could be a very real pregnancy for you guys. A very real pregnancy. What a silly thing to say. Sorry, Spirit. But yeah, some of you could actually be having children this month or falling pregnant. So congratulations. But for a greater number of you, I do feel like you're actually going to be launching a new business, or being part of a launch of a new business. And it's going to be great for you. You're going to be able to achieve lots of things by doing this. And again, this has all happened because you've listened to your intuition. So look, well done for taking on your and acknowledging your personal power in this way. It really is going to hold you in good stead for the rest of this year, and I'm so happy for you. So and I feel like if you're not launching the business, you're actually putting plans in place for the business to come to fruition. Now, if that is you, that's going to take 15 to 18 months to, you know, launch. But for those of you who are launching, you're going to be realizing one of your dreams. You're going to be able to cross it off your bucket list. So look, congratulations, well done. All my very best for you with regards to those endeavors, all right? Now I'm feeling some... All right. Spirit want to talk to me about those of you who are currently in love relationships, or those which you perceive to be love relationships. I feel like, or beg your pardon, or looking to take the next step or move forward, or are feeling discontent in a current relationship. I do feel like I'm seeing a still pond, and there's like algae and weed on top of it. So that talks to me about beg your pardon. That talks to me about stagnation, where you feel like you're not moving forward, you're not really progressing anywhere, and that's bringing on board all these feelings of, you know, not really being happy in the relationship. You're just in a relationship, but it's not going anywhere. I feel like for some of you that this is in part to do with how you are expressing your self sexually. I feel like some of you might be trying too hard and not doing what comes naturally, like what is in you, because your natural self is all the beauty that you need. And I know that sometimes when we look at our physical selves in the mirror, I know that sometimes that can be really hard to accept. Again, it's a journey I've been on, oh gosh, but you know, when you learn to love all of you, and this is internal love, this is not looking at the mirror and going, oh, look at those chicken wings, oh, look at those thighs, blah, blah, blah. This is not about that. This is about going inside and learning to love who you are and understanding that you are deserving of the same, all right? Because until you can realise that, you're not going to find it outside of yourself. That's just how it is. That's how vibrational alignment works, okay? So I do feel like as you learn to accept yourself more, that should you wish to continue this relationship, that it will move forward. And for those of you who are saying, but that's not me, I express myself authentically all the time, then I feel like your partner may be having issues expressing themselves Okay, either way, there is an issue of self-expression and how they're doing that, how they're expressing themselves with regards to sexuality. Okay, and how they feel that they can love themselves and you. Okay. Now, that is going to be a process, so don't expect that to be solved overnight. But if this is a love relationship that you're invested in, that you want to work out, then please be patient and, you know, love you and love this person through it, because love really does conquer all. It is a creative force, and it doesn't pull things down so that they can be destroyed. It helps us develop, it helps us grow. So I feel that you need to feel that you're safe also, or in expressing your sexuality. I do feel like for some of you, where you've been a bit standoffish, you're actually going to be feeling like you're going to feel like you need to express yourself even more with regards to this. So if you're not having issues around that, I feel like there's a lot of energy coming surrounding you, where you are going to want to be intimate more, you are going to want to be more adventurous and all that kind of stuff. So yay you, how exciting. And that's going to help you with regards to your relationship and your partner as well. All right. I do feel like there's some things happening in the background, and that's just universe clearing away some stuff. So if you feel that there was some stagnation there, as you feel this influx of energy coming around, and you know, you're feeling more amorous, you're feeling more like you want to be more sexually active, you're feeling like you want to express yourself in a sexual way towards your partner, or if you're single, if you feel like you need to go out and do that again, please practice, make sure you have safe practices in place, that you need to know that you're going to be safe in doing that this is a way, another way for you to learn to trust, because you are this clear channel, and because love is the creative force of the universe. It's almost going to be this overwhelming feeling. And I know that sounds a bit freaky, but that's just what's coming through. Oh, well. Libra, love, balance. All right. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to recognise the divine in a lot of aspects of your life this month. I feel like you're going to really understand why things were put in place, why certain things were said, why certain people crossed your path. And I feel like it's just going to be lots of light bulbs going off, and you're going to go, oh, yeah, no, I get it. And you're going to be able to recognise and move through that flow with ease. Okay, you're going to be so well connected. It's going to be a bit of a surprise at first, and then you're just going to get used to it through the course of the month. Okay, and that is awesome. Now, there are going to be some happenings where they're going to just come out of the blue, but it's going to be something that you asked for a little while ago, and you're going to go, oh, I remember asking for that. But see, because now you've worked to clear that channel, things are happening. That's what happens when you create space. You're able to manifest, and that's the law of vibrational alignment. That is the beginning of the law of attraction. So make sure you're learning from that, and that you are working to manifest that which you desire in your life, and also manifesting for the greater good of all. Okay, that's really important too, as you recognize and acknowledge and step into and learn to wield this power and this sovereignty. Okay, I feel like some of you do need to be patient with something. Just hold up. Whatever it is you're feeling frustrated about, after you have done everything in your power to have conversation, to get things moving, to speak with somebody about something that is important, just be patient. Things are working in the background, and I feel that it will work out. But I feel that because you're pushing, you're meeting with resistance. So just stand back, allow yourself to breathe, allow the other people involved to breathe, and just let it come to you, all right? If you're working towards a deadline, do whatever you need to do to meet that deadline. And with regards to the other people involved, if that is the case, just gently remind them, hey guys, the deadline's coming up, this is what needs to be done. And I feel like if you just allow them and acknowledge that you have trust in them, I think that they'll surprise you, all right? So I look forward to hearing some comments around that, actually, because I feel like that was a really important message for a couple of you out there, all right? But remember, there's divine will around you all month. Or, well, it's always around you, but you'll be recognising it more often. So just keep that in mind too as you work on being patient. All right, I'm going to get on to your Blue Angel Oracle card reading now, and then we'll do the love reading for this month, okay? So I'll just get my cards and shuffle. I'm just going to put the mic down. So I'm sorry if it rattles a little bit against my beads. Spiritual journey message. Oh, golly gosh. This just came up for Scorpio, this card. Okay. Not surprising, considering we just spoke about divine will, but that's all right. And the work that you've done in January, not surprising at all, actually, that that card came down. Okay. Spiritual journey messages for my Libran friends. Ooh, yes, I love that card. Wow. Holy smokes. Okay. That is awesome. And this one came down as well. All right. Here we go. I love it. And you saw me shuffle the cards, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Picking up my mic again. Now, the card that literally flew out of the deck was one of the Christos cards in this deck, the Eternal Star and Guidance. Now you look at that card, you've got that beautiful Ascended Master. I acknowledge him as an Ascended Master. And he's got this little pearl of wisdom here. And then we've got this higher guidance and a wish star, you know, and the messenger star also, where historically, religiously, the messenger star, you know, gave us news of the Christ's birth, if you ascribe to that, to the Christian faith, just by way of example. Okay, so you guys are going to be receiving guidance from all over the place, and it's just going to be a natural part of your being. This is part of your spiritual development. It started last month with all this activity going on in your higher planes. That connection is working on being cleared and purified, and it's coming in strong now. The guidance that you're receiving is coming in strong now, and that is really exciting. That means that you're coming into this acknowledgement of your power, your sovereignty, your ability to create. So all this magic is happening around you. Now, the lesson for you this month in particular is learning how to navigate through life lovingly and compassionately with this power. Okay, using your superpowers for good, right? All right, now the next card that came up was the Abundance Mandala. I just absolutely adore this card, and it talks about prosperity. Now for me, this card always doesn't just talk to me about money or material wealth, although it does indicate that. To get there though, to have that money, to have that material wealth, you need to be in an abundance mindset. And that's another thing that you guys need to work on this month, is getting yourself vibrationally aligned and accepting, in a place of acceptance where you have created space. You've let go of the lessons that you've learned because you don't need them anymore, all right? You do not need them. And you've created space, and you're in this abundance mindset where you're saying, not I want, because that's working from lack perspective, right? Not I want. I accept into my life abundance in every area of my life with grace and gratitude. Okay, I accept. as you do that, universe goes, oh, right, they're ready. Here you go. All right. So wonderful. I'm so happy for you, Libra. All right. Now, Shambhala Angel. Love this card. Again, so very powerful. The Golden Age. All right. Now, if you just look to the top of this card, you'll see that this is actually a tree. All right. I like to think about it as the tree of life, or the tree of knowledge, all knowing. And there's a heart here. So you're being presented with love from the divine. And, you know, love as in the creative force, not love with a small L, or not love, I love you, love, but love, you are love, love, okay? And you're being showered and ushered into the Golden Age, okay? And again, look up Shambhala, because there will be stuff that resonates with you as you Google that and read about it. But this really is a time of prosperity and abundance for you in every aspect of your life, because you are working towards mastery of yourself, okay? You are doing that, and because you are actively and consciously walking with the universal energies at that time. So you are gifting yourselves wonderful things. You are doing that, not anybody else. You are making choices to do that, and I congratulate you. So this is universe giving you validation and confirmation that you guys are on the right track. All right. And what you're working towards is this. Elohim, pathways of light. I love this. I see dragons in there. I see spirit messengers, lots of fire and purification going on. All right. So your way is being eliminated so clearly, so very clearly, that you know, at night you're not going to need a flashlight. You're just going to know where to go. Incredible, incredible transformative journey for you this month. And again, that is because you are integrating into yourself all this higher knowledge, and you're learning how to wield that. You're learning how to walk through life with that. And that's a wonderful thing. So many powerful messages coming through for you, Libra. I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to hear some of your comments. Your comments last month were just incredible. Thank you so much for all the confirmation and validation and the sharing that you involved me in. I love it. I really do. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'm just going to do your mini love reading. Again, I do feel like it's going to be more of the same, but we'll see what comes out, okay? Love reading for my Librans. February 2018. What is it they need to know with regards to love this month? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to hold up the cards. Trust. Flirt, one of my favorites. And engagement. Okay. Just going to connect to the cards, guys. It won't be a minute. Okay, I actually feel like most of you are in a pretty good place with regards to your relationship. Now that could be in love relationships, that could be in a relationship where you were investing your love energy, so it could be something that you love doing, or it could be the love relationship that you're having with yourself. So well done, you guys. I do feel like there are some of you who are in relationships or looking to get into relationships that are perhaps you're not fully trusting the other person or yourself, or you're not trusting that the time is right. You are being asked to please trust, okay? And this is another lesson where your intuition again is just coming out of overdrive and going into cruise control. You do need to trust that everything is happening. Remember we spoke about divine will? perfect timing. So there's a lesson for you to learn here, and that might be that you need to learn to open up and trust again. As you're learning to trust yourself, you're giving opportunities then to trust in universe, to trust in others, to present to you what it is that's going to make you happy. So that's with regards to this trust card, okay? I also feel like there might be some of you who might be overthinking something with regards to a particular relationship. Just stop over-analysing it is the advice from Spirit. Stop overthinking it, okay? And just try and see it for what it is, because I feel like you're worrying about it. It's causing you a little bit of stress because you're overthinking it. You're constantly questioning yourself, constantly questioning the other people involved. So just stop overthinking it, and just try and take a wider perspective or a higher perspective, and try and accept the situation a little bit more for what it is, okay? Because I do feel like you're overthinking it. Now, have fun. Have fun, guys. Flirt a little. This is your time where people are going to be recognising your brightness. People are going to want to be around you. So, enjoy that. Enjoy the love that's being reflected because you're feeling it deeper within yourself now, all right? This is a really wonderful way of you experiencing what happiness, joy and love feels like. Okay, they're all just degrees of the same creative force. So accept it into your life with gratitude and grace, and understand that as you are being shown it, so you are putting it out there. And that's a wonderful thing to realise, that you can do that you can call that into your life. So just, be a bit more lighthearted, have fun, laugh a lot, dance, sing, do whatever makes you happy. Okay? Now, engagement. Congratulations to those of you who will be getting engaged this month, whether you're proposing or whether you're being proposed to. Congratulations. I know that it's going to be a wonderful journey for you, okay? And you're going to learn lots of things about yourself and about what it is to be in a loving relationship, truly committed to a loving relationship. Lots of wonderful things. So, yeah. Congratulations, guys. Enjoy that. Now, also for some of you, I do feel that it's not an engagement, but you are moving on to the next step. Okay, so you might be moving in together, or you might actually be asking somebody out or being asked out, so that you are a couple as opposed to just friends. Okay, so look, lots of wonderful messages coming through for you in your general reading, through the channeled messages, and also through the love cards. I'm just so very happy for you, Libra. I do hope that this month brings you much love and joy, and guidance too, and more understanding around how you are in fact a magical manifester and a co-creator with universe. Okay, because you are the stuff of stars. You are made up of the same stuff. All right, much love to you, my Libra friends. I look forward to looking at your comments and responding in kind. And please like, share and subscribe. I love being with you in this way, and I will see you again next month.